start out my day. And it says what? Spread kindness like confetti. So, well, I guess that's the message for today. Anyways, let's get right into the meal prep. So we have here our ingredients. We have chicken, and I'm using chicken drumsticks. I have my asparagus. I have my sweet peppers. I have some purple cabbage, purple onions. You can call them red onions if you want. I don't know, I just choose to go purple. And I have my ripe plantains as well. I also do have my oyster sauce, which I'll be using a little bit off for browning my veggies. So I have the plantains in salt water, and just that's basically it. So let's get right into it. So starting off, I'm seasoning my chicken with adobo, and just a little bit goes a long way. That's salty. I also have on some curry powder. Let's add on some allspice, and then some basil leaves, and of course oregano. I want to add on some crushed red peppers. And of course my beautiful Maggi cube. This is quite hard to break, but I'm going to try. There we go. And then I'm adding just a little bit of oil. Shake it up, mix it up, make sure everything is covered with the seasoning. Here we go. Alright, so let's spray up my pan and then put in my chicken and then go straight into the oven. Now I already heated my oven at 350, so it's ready to go. Now I'm going to be baking my asparagus because I don't want to fry it or stir fry it or anything like that. So I'm just going to put that in the oven. But before I put that in the oven, I'm going to season a little bit because I want it to come out tasty and not just blah, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll be doing that with asparagus. So same process, I'm just going to put some adobo in the pan, and then I'm going to add some crushed peppers as well. And then, of course, my asparagus. So one thing I would tell you is you want to keep it in its crunchy state. So do not put it in the oven for too long because this cooks up really fast. So I'm just going to put it in for a few minutes. Roughly, I'd say 10 minutes out of the oven. As quick as you can, because if it gets soggy, you're not going to like it. It's best eating in its crunchy state, but then cooked, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we just get this all together, and before I put it in the oven, I'm gonna put the same seasoning I put below it right on top of it. So the same thing, adobo and crushed peppers. So I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil before I put it in the oven. And that will take care of my asparagus and my chicken. And then we're gonna get into the veggies and my plantains. I'm about to start my veggies, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to make sure I keep an eye on my chicken and asparagus, especially the asparagus. You don't want to make that too soggy. So here we go with our purple cabbage. I just put a little bit of oil in the saucepan because I'm not trying to get this, super oily. So just a little stir-fried veggie here. A lot of my purple cabbage, and I'm going to leave that to cook just a little bit before I add anything else. So as time goes, just keep stirring, and then add on my sweet peppers, and of course my purple onions, or what we all know as red onions. Some adobo seasoning as always. Make sure that's tasty as well. Also adding on my crushed red peppers. I want to keep this a bit spicy, so I don't know if you guys are into the whole spicy thing, but I really love spicy food, so you probably see pepper in everything I cook. So we're gonna allow this to keep going, but I'm gonna add a little bit, like probably half a teaspoon of oyster sauce in here. That way, you know, it just comes off a little brown. So that's done, and then that should be ready to go. Now for my plantains, I left the oil on for quite a bit. I don't want to deep fry it, so it's just a little bit of oil there. And I put my plantains in there. Now mind you, I soaked this plantain in salty water for a while. So yeah, these are sweet, ripe plantains. So we're gonna let that fry just a little bit, not too brown. Since my veggies are done, my asparagus are done, let me check on the chicken. That chicken looks like it needs a little bit of help. So I'm gonna put that back in the oven for a little bit. I'm gonna raise the oven from 350 to about 400 at this point, while I dish out my asparagus and plantains and veggies, you know, just to give my chicken some time to cook. And then when that's done, we'll plate it all together. Okay, so my chicken is good to go now. So it's ready. Awesome, tasty, spicy. Yes. So I'm gonna put that on the plates as well, and that should be it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed this and you want to try this out, go ahead and do that. Let me know how that tastes for you. Now, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead. I'm waiting for you. Subscribe now. Make sure you like, comment. If you are into meal prepping, go ahead and share this video. I'm glad to have you guys here. And as always, remember what? You're allowed to dream it, you're allowed to speak it, and you're definitely allowed to live it, guys. So I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.